in the pages of history. Our next guest is a distinguished historian, Ms. Jean Pintulan and Mr. Giovanni Rogelio. And a leading authority on Philippine Studies, Ms. Julian Pacto and Ms. Annalyn Flores. Together with the students from Mensulianga campus, namely Alexis Barrientos, Region Quiñones, Eugene Agogaban, and Manilén Alegre. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Before we dive into the depth of the Pacto de Sangre, could someone share a bit of your background and your journey studying Philippine history?
Thank you. My passion for Philippine history began early in my academic journey. The years of our nation's past, especially during the late 19th century, always fascinated me. It's a period of dynamic change and resilience, and I've dedicated my career to uncovering the nuances and narratives that often go unnoticed. Studying Philippine history has been a journey of discovering and learning. It has given me a deeper understanding and appreciation of the Filipino identity and spirits. It's a journey that I continue to embark on, and I'm always excited to learn more about the rich and colorful history of the Philippines.
Wonderful! Now, for our viewers who might be less familiar, could some of you provide a brief historical backdrop of the late 19th century in the Philippines?
Certainly, the late 19th century was a crucial period in Philippine history. It was marked by the confluence of various factors, Spanish colonial rule, and the emergence of nationalist sentiments, and the quest for a distinct Filipino identity. The Pacto de Sangre, which originally took place in the 16th century, gained in June as a significance during this time as a symbol of unity and resistance. Ang Pacto de Sangre o kilalanin sa tawag na Sanduguan, ang Sandugo ay isang ritual ng mga sinaunang Pilipino na tanda ng kapatiran at pagkakaibigan. Karaniwan ito ginagawa ng mga pinuno ng dalawang pangkat na pagkakasundo, ang magkabilang panig sa nasabing seremonya. Ang mga sandugo ay umiinom na ilang patak ng dugo sa isa't isa, nakahalo sa alak sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas. Ang pinakakilala na italang pagsasandugo ay ginanap ni Miguel Lopez, de Legazpi at Rangas Catuna ng Bohol noong 1565.
Speaking of the Pacto de Sangre, how did this historical event become entwined with the nationalist narrative in the late 19th century?
Sangre became powerful emblem for the emerging nationalist movement. Leaders sought to draw an historical movement like the Blood Compact to foster collective identity among Filipinos. It was more than a historical event. It became a narrative of resilience and unity against colonial powers. The idea was to inspire a shared sense of pride and a common vision for an independent Philippines.
Stay with us, everyone. We'll be back after the short break with more revelations about the Pacto de Sangre and the late 19th century nationalism development of Philippine history. Please give a warm welcome of Mr. Renato Jimenez and special intermission. of a nation. Now, shifting to the pageant grade, how do you see the legacy of the Pacto de Sangre influencing contemporary Filipino culture?
The legacy is profound and far-reaching. We witness the echoes of the Pacto de Sangre in various aspects of Filipino culture, from literature and art to national symbols. The sense of unity and resistance it represents continues to inspire Filipinos today. It's a living reminder of the strength that comes from a shared history and ongoing journey toward a sovereign and culturally rich nation. Ang nagsasatugo ay magmimistulang magkapatid at kung gayon nangangako silang tutulungan at pagtatanggol ang isa't isa hanggang kamatayan. Bilang patunay ng kanilang kapatiran, mayroong mga magkasatugo na nagbibigay sa isa't isa ng katawagan. Maaari rin silang maghati o magpalitan ng mga bagay tulad ng damit at maging mga kasintahan. Sa mga pagkakataong malayo sila sa isa't isa, maaari silang mangako na hindi sila titigil ng isang partikular na inumin o pagkain hanggang sa sila'y ay magkitang muli.
Absolutely fascinating. Now, let's get a bit personal. Can you share a specific moment in your research or work when the significance of the Pacto de Sangre truly resonate with you?
Certainly, studying the Pacto de Sangre has been a deeply enriching experience for me. There was a moment when I came across personal accounts from the period letters, diaries, and stories of individuals who played a role, often unsung in the events surrounding the Blood Compact. According to Professor Senardet, the Blood Compact hence symbolizes the shared destiny between Spain and the Philippines as equal allies of the same social status, meanwhile erasing the reality of the violence of Spanish conquesta and racial prejudices against the natives. It is a poignant reminder that history isn't just about dates and events. It is about the people who live in it. Their stories added a human dimension to historical narrative, and that's something I carry with me in my work.
Who were the two persons involved in the Pacto de Sangre that happened in the 16th century, and where's the place it happened?
The Pacto de Sangre or Blood Compact, despite its crucial significance of Filipino conception of history, is seldom interrogated in Philippine historiography. The event that happened in Bohol in 1565, involving si Catona and Legazpi, was narrativized in the late 19th century and became integral into the nationalist enlightenment of the past. Isang tanyag na halimbawa ng Blood Compact ay ang 1565 Blood Compact o sandugo sa pagitan ng Espanyol na explorer na si Miguel Lopez de Legazpi at Dato si Catona, ang pinuno ng Bohol. Isang mas naunang Blood Compact, ang una sa pagitan ng mga Katutubo at European ay naganap noong 1521 sa pagitan ng navigator na si Ferdinand Magellan at Traha Humabon ng Cebu.
Thank you everyone for sharing both your expertise and your personal reflections. We truly appreciate your insights. And to our viewers, thank you for joining us in this special episode. This is the Historical Talk Show. Until next time, bye-bye!
Thank you.